Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Black Sea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to talk about Pepe, the meme coins, because I think we're going to see a big move, and I'm very excited to see where Pepe goes, and I kind of have an opinion on where I think it will go. So without further ado, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's hop into this video, guys. So first things first, over on Crypto Twitter, I wanted to say I buy whatever I get shilled the hardest. Not for the profit, but specifically for the culture. It's true. You know, on Crypto Twitter, I like to say, what are we buying, guys? What are we buying? And whenever it gets pushed to me the hardest, usually I say, okay, I'm going to buy a little bit. I'll buy a couple $100. If it's really shilled hard, I buy $1,000, couple $1,000 worth. But I say not for the profit, but specifically for the culture. But sometimes I buy meme coins for specifically the profit. And when we're talking about that, we're looking at the top meme coins. We're talking about Pepe, guys. I do think that Pepe is going to be a very lucrative meme coin for this next leg up with Bitcoin. I do expect it to really prove itself. I mean, it's in the top 3 of all the meme coins, excluding Cardano. Just kidding. But it's in the top 3 meme coins right now, and I think it's proven itself. It's broken over a $5 billion market cap. Right now, we're trading a little bit lower at $4.1 billion because, you know, we've been trading sideways, guys, for nearly 8 months on Bitcoin. You know how that goes. Bitcoin is the tide that raises all the boats. It's also the tide that wrecks the boats. It's as simple as that. And, you know, I do expect that we see a big move here into the end of this year. And I expect it to happen relatively soon, before the end of quarter 4. But we're looking at a 7-day move of 7%. Very nice. I do believe that Pepe has proven the test of time. I believe that it is in the top 3. It is making itself the third musketeer, if you will. You got Dogecoin, you got Shiba Inu, and now I think you got Pepe. Now, that doesn't mean that these other meme coins won't go to the moon. I love Dog with Hat. I love Bonk. I've made multiple 6 figures on Bonk. It was a very good trade of mine. But when we're talking about, I hate to say it, but safe meme coin investments or blue chip meme coin investments, I know it's such an oxymoron to say that, but blue chip meme coins, I think Pepe is making it a name for itself. It has the staying power and the attention of being such a very known meme, and it's broken over a $5 billion market cap, guys. It's giving me a lot of buy signals, in my opinion, especially where we're at right now, especially if we're expecting a bigger move to the upside. When you look at, we're ranked 25, and you look at this $725 million 24-hour volume on Pepe is pretty absurd. Like I said, $4.17 billion market cap. I do expect some big moves with Pepe. If you look at the chart right now, like, it's incredible. It's incredible. Usually with meme coins, when Bitcoin decides to chop around and bore people to death and really go into accumulation/distribution phase for any time longer than 3 to 5 months, usually you see altcoins absolutely get demolished. And you look at Pepe and look at this. We had this massive run up and we're just trading sideways. We're just trading sideways like we're Bitcoin right now. It's absolutely absurd. It's holding up very well. You know, I realize that I say that a lot about the coins that we've been looking at here on the Crypto Report. And really what it's kind of given me a little bit of an epiphany is that, well, yeah, this is just confirmation that we're in an accumulation zone and we're getting ready for that next move to the upside with the cryptocurrency market. And everybody's just waiting. A lot of big money sitting on the sidelines, prepared to move their money to risk on assets as the FOMC meetings can continue to be more and more dovish. They keep cutting the interest rates. People on the sidelines are going to want to start investing into risk on assets, and that is Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and even more risky assets, meme coins, guys. And I know it's crazy how this cryptocurrency industry has divulged into meme coin mania seasons, but it's high risk, high reward. It's as simple as that. You look over at the weekly, you see a better picture of where we're at. We're looking very good. We're playing with the 200-day moving average, starting to look like we're going to see A weekly candle closure above the 200-day moving average. Look at that. We're just barely resting upon that. And usually it is a good time to be buying cryptocurrencies when they are above the 200-day moving average, in my opinion. When it comes to Bitcoin, you might want to look at something a little bit more like between the 200-day and the 200-weekly moving average. I like to look at those for a bigger macro picture. But when it comes to meme coins and newer coins, 200-day moving average is pretty important to be looking at. And guys, this is a buy signal in my opinion. Also on Market Cipher, you're seeing a nice little green dot. You're seeing the green money flow wave increasing, moving to the upside, meaning that there's more money coming into Pepe. It's looking pretty good, guys. I expect big moves. I expect new all-time highs on Pepe very, very soon. And I'll tell you guys why I think that's to come. But I do believe the new all-time highs breaking. We're sitting at a $4.1 billion market cap. I definitely believe that I would not be surprised, like honestly, from here. I know it sounds crazy, but you could see a 10x. You could see a $40 billion market cap for Pepe. You really could see that, especially if Bitcoin performs the way that I expect it to perform in the next coming few months and a year. I do think so. There's a lot of things we need to be looking at with Bitcoin. We'll take a look at that shortly. But if you guys believe that Pepe is going to be going to the moon as well, and you want to enter a long position and also gain a $5,000 sign-on bonus to just opening up a trade, then check out the description box below and the pinned comment. We have a $5,000 sign-on bonus to Bluff, and they have many meme coins that you can long or short. If you think the market's going to zero, you can take advantage of it and get some free money while you do that. Leverage trading is a very risky tool, but it is a very, very useful tool when you use it correctly, guys. But so where's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's trading at $63,000. Bitcoin dominance at 56.66%. When you exclude stable coins, basically 58.6%. Starting to see a little bit of a drawdown on it. Nothing significant. I still think that the target is 60% Bitcoin dominance. We came pretty close to it over the past week or so. But I think 60% is the top until we see Bitcoin make that impulse wave to the upside or break below. I have an invalidation level, which we'll talk about. I don't always want to just be moon boy Black Sea. I like to tell you guys, well, hey, if this happens, then my entire thesis is out the window and we need to be looking at where we're going to be headed from X point, okay? But so right now, though, I am bullish, guys. I am bullish. I'm definitely, undoubtedly bullish right now. And I do expect Bitcoin to start to make its way up to $74,000. I think especially sooner rather than later in Q4. Q4 is my timeline to see this consolidation, accumulation / distribution zone to be broken, guys. Okay. Now, you may say, Black Sea, what's your invalidation? I do not want to see anything below basically 57,000. I don't want to see weekly candle closures below 57K. If we get below 57K, then we're probably looking for more pain. But the question is, if we close below 57K, where does that take us? How long will we be below 57K? If we get there, we'll dissect that, okay? But right now, I think the risk is to the upside. I'm expecting this to continue to the upside. We're looking at the weekly money flow increasing, momentum wave moving to the upside, green dot buy signal on Market Cipher. It looks pretty good. You look at the monthly as well. The monthly is very, very green. See a monthly candle closure above, say, $64,000. I'm going to say, okay, we are headed to test $75,000 probably in November, guys. But there's a lot of time left in October. I do think there's a great chance that the low is in right now. Based on past events, usually October 10th is when the low is in for Bitcoin. And right now it's the 12th. Sure. But, over on Crypto Twitter, I did say that I'm not going to, I think it was actually in the private Discord, I wrote that I'm not going to write off October until after the 15th. I think that there could be a low from anywhere from the 10th to the 15th. But after that, that's when I expect, okay, it's time to go to the moon. It's time to make some big moves. And if we don't see that, then, well, I'm going to write off October and say, okay, we need to be kicking the can down the road a little bit and maybe looking at after the U.S. election and after November 5th and into December. But Until then, we still have time, guys. We have time on our side. And I do think that Bitcoin on the monthly is positioning itself very, very nicely for a move to the upside. So that means that meme coins, Pepe, is probably going to perform very, very well, especially after Bitcoin steals the show for a little while, makes its big moves to the upside, and decides to cool off a little bit. Then you'll see Pepe do some absolutely stunning moves. So if you like this type of content, guys, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Do you think that Pepe will break new all-time highs before January 1st? I'm very curious. Let me know in the comment section below. That's all I got for you. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.